Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can add freestyle crochet to your ponchos. It's a really fun way to add a little character to your pieces. And I'm wearing my Retro Stripe Poncho. This pattern is available at my Etsy shop. I will link it. And we're going to add a little bit of freestyle, which adds a little character and a little fun to your pieces. So we're going to do that. So make sure you subscribe. And we're going to do this today. So let's get started. Okay, so now you have your Retro Stripe Poncho completed and you've done your single crochet around the neckline. Depending on what size you want and how you want it to fit, you want to leave it a little bit looser because now we're going to add on the neckline. But that's what's so great about this poncho is it's very large around the neckline, so it'll fit almost any size, and then you can just do some decreased stitches to bring the neckline in and fit it to how you like it. So I'm using 24/7 cotton. I love using this for my freestyle because it's a nice tight weave and it just gives a nice finished edge to your project. It does call for a 4mm hook, but I'm using a 6mm because that is what I used for this poncho because I wanted an open weave and I used a bunch of different yarns. So this is basically the stitch I have around here and I like it. It's a little more open and it'll work fine. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get started with this. This color is jade, by the way. It's really pretty and it'll be a nice accent on the edges. Oh, and one more thing. Okay, one more thing. I don't want to start. This is your front side that we closed up. So we're going to start somewhere in the back, even though I wear this poncho as this is the front a lot of times. But I'm just going to pick any stitch right here in the back to start with. And we're just going to take some yarn and slip stitch and get started. So I'm going to probably just chain 2 more and then do a double crochet in the next stitch. I just generally like to start that way. So we secure our yarn in there and then we'll sew that in later. Just pull that and get that out of the way. And now I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th stitch, do a single crochet. And then I'm going to do a single crochet. I like to do a couple, so it brings the yarn down, and you'll see on the next batch here, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the 7th, so I do usually 5 or 7, sometimes I'll do 9, I like odd numbers for whatever reason, it just seems to work, and I go from lower to higher, but I'm going to only skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches, chain 7 and double crochet in the next stitch. So you see how I have a nice angle here. So now we're gonna move along. Let me just do a little bit of that. And I have no plan ahead of time. That's why I can't give you stitch counts and I'm doing this it's freestyle. So it's just the general concept of it for this project, just to show you my process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And don't be afraid to do something like 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to single crochet in the next stitch. And like I said, it just looks better if you do I like it in 3s. If you don't like odd numbers, you could do more, but I do for this, and then it just brings it, and you'll see on the next row how you really get the look going. So we'll do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, And in the 5th stitch, I'm gonna do a double crochet, and then maybe I'll just do 2 more double crochets. So you see, it doesn't matter. You just kind of have to be open-minded when you do this and realize that it's freestyle. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the 7th stitch, I think I'll do another double crochet. So you don't have to go higher and lower every time. It does have a cool look, but you can change it up and you'll see. So let's do 5 here. Well, let's see, because now I'm coming to this part, so I kind of want to pay attention, and that's why you always want, this isn't really something you want to lay in your lap, have in your lap. You want to see it on a table so you can see what you're getting as you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I will go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go right into that 5th chain or single crochet. 1, 2. And then on this one, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do a half double. My stitches might be a little tight on this because it was just fine. And then I'm going to do a double, just to have some fun, because this is sort of, you know, a focal point. Skip 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then crochet right here. Single crochet right here. So you have like a little tiny little hole there. So we're gonna turn it, and we're getting around to the back side again. What we're gonna call the back side for now. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is perfect because I had a little knot here where the yarn came together, so that'll just blend right in. It'll be no problem. And we'll do, no, I think we'll do, I did 7, we'll do 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll do a single crochet. I'm losing my yarn, hold on. Oops. 1. I'm trying not to make this too long for you, but you kind of have to see the whole thing. So I'm doing, I don't know, what did I do? I did 4 here, let's do 5, just because I'm sticking with that kind of idea. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7. I'm going to do that double crochet. And another double crochet. And one more. And then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go there with a single crochet, and then we're going to single crochet in the next one, and then this was your beginning stitches here. So we're just going to slip stitch in there and keep on going with a couple of single crochets. So see how it just I kind of went up the double crochet with the single crochet. And now this first loop, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 5 single crochets here around the loop. You don't have to go in the stitches. It looks really nice when you go around it. And I'll show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what you're going to want to do, let me just adjust here, get a little, so you can really see. You're going to just want to pull them out a little bit, but you get that nice look here. So it's going up and down and just giving you a nice look. And then I usually like to single crochet in the next stitch because it brings it all in and secures it. So you can do that, and then you can maybe do a half double next to it, and then let's see, we got another one here. We can do 1, 2, 3, and then start a little bit. This is where it gets fun because now you're getting layers here, okay? So you're gonna, so I skipped, I did 3, and then I went to the next loop, and you just kind of, that's why you have to look at it as you go and see how it's laying and make sure that you like the way it's laying. And you're going to do that, and maybe I'll do a chain 2, 3, and do a double crochet in there too. And then let's chain 1, oops, 2, 3, and we can go to the next one and do a double crochet, skipping right over. I'm really trying to do this neatly, but let's see. So you can see, so that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to have to keep pulling it out, and then let's see, we're going to pull this over, right, and see how it lays. So you can see how nice that lays and how it stretches out, and you want to get that look. So you want to look at it. And now here you could just do double crochets right across. If you want to get there, if you want it more open, do a chain 1 and another double crochet. And see, it just really doesn't matter. You just kind of play with it and see what you like. That's the idea. 1, 2, 3. I crocheted that, pulling this out, and then I'm going to keep doing this with this yarn, sorry, but I'll put it on this side. See where we are, pull everything out. And then go right, I want to make it to this other loop. Okay, so when you have ones lower, it's really cool. You can go in them, you really have to decide as you go. And it'll all stretch out when you wear it, so you have to keep in mind that it'll just kind of get there on its own. But you want to make sure that you have enough stitches across. So let's do a couple of single crochets around this. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and go over. Moving that over again. And we'll go right into, this is my 3 double crochets, so we'll just put another double crochet here. As you can see, it's kind of, as you do it, you'll get the feel of how you want it to look and how open you want it, but the key is to have those and then put your stitches on top. Looks really nice. Okay, so where are we? One, 2, 3. I'm just going to go all the way around. 1, 2, 3, just to show you the one more row. I'm not going to do too many rows on this project because it is my neckline and you don't need too many. And then 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go right into the next one with a half double crochet. And then single crochet, just have a nice thicker look right here in this part. And go over to the next one. Take a break, take a look. Looking good. Get some yarn. And you can kind of just decide, like here, I just want it to be a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna just single crochet across here. Because I like the looks of this, since this was very open. And we're just gonna go, and like I said, if you're gonna do that, you should always just kind of do this first stitch here, and maybe the next stitch. But there's really no rules, that's the thing. But you get like a nice, you could do a fan kind of style on some of it. And I think that looks really cool. And that's it. Your eye is going to tell you what you like, so you just have to go with your instincts with it. So now I'm going to chain one. I'm going to do a half double crochet to bring it up. And then I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to do a double crochet. And then chain one and do another double. Bring it around, and then I'm gonna do, oops, let me pull that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go right into here, some single crochets. Let's do 3 and then check it. You can see, and we're getting back. So I have, this is a nice spot to do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe just double crochet right in here. And like I said, if you go, oh, I don't like that, you just take it out, but you kind of, but it's cool to have just different levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll do this again. 2, 3, some yarn, and then you gotta kind of see when you do that and you go to that next loop, you want to see how it's going, right? And then we're gonna get, this is right where we started on the second round. You can kind of easily see that, but the more you do it, the more you'll get the feel of where you should put the stitches and what you like. I mean, that looks really cool. Love it. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do a double crochet. Let's do just 3 double crochets. And do 1, 2, and see how far over we have to go. And it doesn't really matter, but you can go like this, and then we'll just slip stitch here, and that should be good. And we're just gonna tie off, fasten off, and sew in that end. Let's take a look on this side. And you can see it just makes a nice, fun little edge with just like a little more character. And I hope you like this tutorial and it helps you. And you can do the same thing on the bottom edge of this poncho, which would be really nice. But you can get the just general idea of how I do this. And I really wanted to share that with you. So let me know if this was helpful and you liked it. And I'll show you the poncho again at the end. So thanks for joining me today.